Hello everyone, I'm Janko, and in this video we're going to take a look at the new Minecraft textures. They were released just a bit more than a week ago, and they are going to replace the current default Minecraft textures. So that's a big deal, and I thought that these new textures look actually a lot similar to the current Minecraft textures. So that's why I decided to show this the same scene but with both textures. With both resource packs, new and the old one. So that way you can that's a very good way to compare them. So I used the Qmagnet resource pack test map, which is a really good map for testing resource packs. And I created a little bit of a replay mod footage for it. So, let's have a look. Alright, so we're starting things off in the plains. We can see this village over here. And, the first thing, the big change is the wheat. I am not really sure about the wheat. It's a lot more, it kind of loses some contrast. It's more like real life wheat, but it does not really look as lively. Anyway, you see the villagers here. And the wood has got quite a big change. It looks slightly blurrier. But I think it's like, in combination with the rest of the textures, I think it's pretty good. And the glass, I don't really like how it tiles, but I'm gonna go back to that later. Here's the ocean monument, with some, the prismarine. It looks a lot more smooth. That's my first impression. It looks really good and smooth. And on the ground here, underwater I mean, it's a bit hard to see sometimes. The camera moved a bit fast, but here's a bit more slowly, and you can see also the dark prismarine looks a lot just more solid, more better, there's a clearer pattern. That's with many of these changes actually. Here's the desert, the sand. The sand looks like very random now, which is a good thing actually. It looks a lot more rough. Here you can see the crops again. Also the carrots and such. It looks like they just lost a lot of contrast. They kind of look withered to some degree, and I don't really like that. So you have some more. I think for the rest, most of the things don't actually have a lot of changes. They just fit in with the rest of the style. The grass, actually, I do really like the grass. It looks a lot thinner. You can't really see it here, but you can see a tree. We're gonna see a lot of trees in this montage. And the water, I doubt it has a lot of changes actually, but in 1.13 it's gonna change, but that's not yet. We're gonna look inside the cave. It's hard to see actually because of the darkness. You can barely even see any changes in new or old. So I think that's okay. It could do with some change actually. It doesn't really need one though. You've got a spruce tree at the top here and some flowers. Just a general view of the landscape. You can barely detect any change, but here you can. Here's the forest, and you can definitely detect that the leaves, especially, they kind of feel a bit more repetitive because there's a pattern now instead of just random. But it did improve things though, because they actually look like real leaves now, and that's really good. It used to look very random. Here's some flowers as well. The pink is it's a bit less red, but these yellow flowers look really good, like the orange bit in the middle. Anyway, here's an overview of the entire forest. It feels a lot more real, you know. Here's the taiga. Here's the leaves. They actually, they look a bit. They don't really have a lot of change though. But we're gonna get back to the taiga later. First we have the swampland, and I guess the same thing with basically every tree though. These are oak trees by the way, but they also look decent in the swampland. And here's the witch hut. Let's have a look inside the cauldron. The cauldron is pretty interesting change. I'm not really sure. It looks like a bucket-ish. Well, it's not as plain anymore, which is good, but it's also a lot different, you know. It has gained a lot of detail. Here's the nether portal in hell, the nether, and also obsidian change. I'm not sure. We're gonna look at obsidian later as well, with more in detail. The netherrack is also not. The hell is one of the least favorite biomes in my opinion now, because like the netherrack is a lot more rough. It kind of feels like, yeah, I don't know. Somehow, although it is less black, it still seems like it gained a lot of contrast, which is weird. The quartz though does fit in with the rest. Here's the end. The end bricks, the end stone, does have quite some improvement actually. I can't really see any improvement to the Ender Dragon egg. The quartz fruit can't detect any significant change. Here we got the obsidian again, and yeah, I think I prefer the old one actually, because this is a lot more smooth. Of all textures, most textures improved as in made more smooth, but obsidian is kind of the opposite. Here we've got the shulker, not really any change to that one, but I feel like the rest of the NCD looks perfect, really, looks great. Yeah. A bit more random noise, it seems, added to the textures. Here's the mushroom island, with a cow, a mushroom, a lot of mushrooms. Not really many changes, actually, at all. It seems like there's basically no change, to be honest. Well, some to the stem. Yeah, the stem is now, that's weird. Anyway, you've got the stone beach, not really a lot of changes here. It's a stone. Well, that's basically it. Gonna move on to the next biome, which is gonna be the jungle. The vines look perfect. The vines are great. The vines just fit in. They're just great with the rest. The jungle leaves. I think that the jungle leaves look the most repetitive of all. I feel like maybe I even prefer the old jungle leaves. But that can't be said of the mossy stone. Just look at this. It actually looks like moss. It's not just green. It's such a big change. And oh, hello me, just flicking some levers. But these moss, I just keep loving it. I always love it. Here's the dispenser behind the. Oh, and by the way, I am recording this on Christmas, so yeah. See the redstone, not really any change. We've got the Spruce Forest over here, and again the mushroom, barely any changes. But although the stem is, looks like the noise is more diagonal instead of vertical. Anyway, the roof forest on the roof looks, like the other forest as well. It's a lot more leafy. Here's some pigs and cows and birch. The birch, I'm not really sure. It doesn't look that blurry to me. It's mainly just smoothened, like all textures. We've got another taiga. This is the mega spruce taiga, which has also these, moss stone. I just keep loving it. Every time it switches to the moss stone, like the new textures, I'm surprised by how good it looks. Really, it's great. And for the rest, I don't think that the taiga trees, the spruce trees, and a lot of significant change apart from the leaves. Yeah, the leaves are fine. Don't really have a lot more to say about that. I should have made the camera stand more still a bit, actually. Whatever, we're going to the Savannah now. Savannah also barely any changes, to be honest. By the way, if you haven't noticed yet, this is the first time I look at the results. So anyway, we have a little bit of a little lake-ish. The leaves look just like all other changes. They just look smooth. The Mesa is an interesting one, although especially the dead bushes. Look at this. The dead bushes look like, here they're pretty distinct. Here they just blend in with the environment, which could be good, could be bad, I don't know. Here's the white terracotta, which hasn't changed. It's still pinkish, which I don't like. Really, this is just improved. I get that you should use concrete if you want, perfectly smooth ones. But yeah, the sand, by the way, just like the other, the desert sand, it's fine. It's got some more noise, it seems. Here's a quick look at the sunflower plains. Well, not too much change. Actually, well, the grass is the main change, actually. It's a lot thinner. Yeah. Can't really say a lot else about it. It's good. It's a good change. The flower forest. Well, you can kind of see a little bit of a change. It's all the flowers seem a lot thinner. Some more oak trees over here. I think that this is a pretty good biome to show off like how it naturally looks. Here's a cliffside, which is pretty nice. Some birch trees as well in here. Yeah, well, that's basically it. We've got the last biome, which is Ice Plains Spikes, and this is a great biome. I've always loved this biome. It's been one of my favorite biomes, but now it's even better. Look at the ice. It's smooth. It used to be like these shadows on the middle of the blocks, and now, bam! It's just ice. It's actual ice. It looks like actual ice, not just. Well, it didn't. Not like I couldn't recognize it before, but like it looks so very. Yeah, that's one of my favorite changes. One of my favorite blocks. Anyway, that was the last biome we took a look at, so that also means that we're approaching the end of this video. I hope you've, got a good impression of the new textures. Leave your opinion down in the comments if you disagree with me. This video took a lot longer to create than I anticipated. It's almost New Year, so if you're watching this in 2018, Happy New Year. And my New Year's resolution is to create videos, so expect something to be out in January or something. Or maybe not, whatever. Anyway, I gotta work on my outros, so for now I'm just gonna say see ya. Bye.